And now it seems that all those years of hard work are paying off. She's been named Female Star of the 80s by the Hollywood Press Club, and Lisa is joining us from Los Angeles. And Lisa, if you will, it's quite a story. I understand it happened in the Catskills. Could you tell us a little about it? 4 years old is kind of young to begin a career now.
Yeah, it was a bit young. I actually ran out on stage and I started pulling on his pant leg, and I wanted to sing, and I knew all of his songs in his act, and I did something like Hello Dolly or something, and I didn't have anything else to do, and I went off, and they were applauding, and I said, Mom, I have to go back out there. And she said, but you don't have any more songs. And we're in the Catskills, right? And I said, but I do. I have another song. I can do Jesus Loves Me. And she said, no, you don't understand. You can't do that. But I ended up coming up with something. I always pulled something out of the hat. You know?
Well, it seems like you always have, and it's always come up very well for you. Female Star of the 80s, and I understand you also have another award, the Soap Opera Digest Award for Knots Landing. Now, you must be very proud of both of them.
Oh, I'm flying high. It's been a real flattering couple of months for me. I was Best Supporting Actress in a nighttime series, and the great thing is that it's the viewers that vote, which is, the most important thing.
And you have a movie coming out very shortly, The Bride?
The Bride's coming out in spring, and I'm doing the telethon this weekend, Saturday night, UCP.
Cerebral palsy, yes.
Uh-huh.
How do you work all this into your career? You make a movie? How do you work all this into your career? You're making movies, you're making all these appearances?
I love to work, I really do. And I love to play, too. I seem to balance everything really well. But I'm fortunate because the series on Knots Landing, there are about 12 of us. So we don't work every day. So I get a chance to go do a solid goal, and I do, work on my album, or go off and do a film on hiatus. I've been really lucky. I don't know, the schedule's just been perfect for about 3 years.
Well, you would have a pretty good grip on why soap operas have all of a sudden captivated, particularly in prime time, this entire country. What is it about them?
Yeah, I think people live vicariously through us. I know that people on the street, when in my mail and stuff, they just really love watching people and living their lives and dealing with problems that are, I think, very realistic as far as our show is concerned. I don't really watch the other one, so I'm not sure what stories they deal with, but our stories are pretty realistic. I mean, they get pretty heavy, but they are true, and I think that people, they live through us.
Do you have any input into it yourself?
The producers of our show are great, and the writers, they love it when we come in and we talk to them, and it's always been a very fair collaboration,
Do you know what's ahead for you in your character now in Knots Landing?
Oh, I'd never tell you.
You can't do that.
I don't, it changes so much. That's what's so great. We have an idea of what's going on. They have a Bible that they pretty much stick to. But they'll go to, the producers and the writers, they'll sit in the rushes, and if they see something happening on screen, or, if they get an idea, they go with it. So they're real. I think that's what makes the show so successful. They're so open creatively to us and to things, and they mix it all together, and it's working real well.
Lisa, so many things in a very young life. Where can you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years?
I'd like to be on the road, touring, doing a show full of hit songs, and performing live. That's really what I love to do, music.
Just the entire spectrum, then.
Yeah, maybe have
healthy appetite.
Maybe have a healthy musical film in the can.
Lisa, thank you so much for being with us. Very
Thank
early
you.
out there. Cold here, warm there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Lisa.